Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
Previously, on Friday Night Quests, our heroes have subdued Aldo Bay and taken his weapon, and now they are en route back to Mattet. To complicate matters, the weapon changed its form when Althea took it, and Ivy's scar captured a spell when she slayed a spellcaster. Phineus looked into the mind of Aldo and saw nothing important. Don't worry about that part. In fact, it's probably best you forget you heard it at all, before someone else makes you forget it. So, is there anything you want to do on the ride back to town?
Well, first thing I do is I see Aldo is like tied up, and I see that he's alive, and I turn to Quatra, and I leap up and I actually hug you.
Oh, thank
I
you.
knew it. You are. We're heroes.
Oh, God.
You saved him.
I go to the
We could
other...
have left him in the tower, and you saved him.
I'm going to the other side of the boat and taking a short rest.
Okay.
I'm going to try to peel him off.
Okay.
me.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
I don't think it's that simple.
Sure. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. And Phineus smiles and kind of turns back and puts his feet on the edge of the boat, looking back with, the sand kicking up underneath him.
But I do pick up another floppy straw hat, and I put it on his head, and I say, "You're not wearing your hat."
Oh, sorry about that.
I want to find Althea.
I'm on the other side of the boat.
Okay, I go to
I'm
you.
taking a short rest. Will she
We'll
interrupt my
consider
short rest?
All of this is considered a short rest.
Okay,
You guys
cool.
are
All
not
right,
a
I'm
problem.
resetting everything then.
Yeah.
Not
Can we
everything,
heal
but
up
just
a
my
little
short
bit?
rest thing.
You guys can if you want to. Yeah, you can roll hit dice, as many as you want, and add your Constitution modifier.
Well, as many as you want that you can.
Yes,
For hit
not
dice.
just
I'm
indefinitely.
going to roll
Yes.
300
300 hit dice.
If you guys have healing spirit, you basically do.
Indeed. Man, those
Oh,
soldiers
man,
were
healing
hardy.
spirit.
I don't think actually bards can get it. Isn't it druid only?
Maybe. Well, it's not druid only, but it's...
I'm pretty sure it's druid only because
Wait,
it's like
I
healing spirit.
I have healing
Maybe,
spirit. Do we need that?
you're a druid.
Yeah, do we need that?
I don't think that many people
I didn't
got
take
hurt.
it. I didn't take any
I
damage.
got hurt.
My only do you need healing spirit though, or are you gonna be okay?
I'm fine. I'm
Okay.
using my hit dice.
I just don't want to use a spell if I don't have to.
I'm fully healed after using my hit dice.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you go to find Althea.
I go to find Althea. Althea,
Yes.
something weird happened in that fight. Did you see it?
I saw it, right?
Yeah, you all noticed it for sure.
Yeah.
The first leaf on your scar, right next to your finger, is still green.
Do I see that?
You all see that. Both of you see that.
No,
yeah.
do I see the fact that it's green?
No,
Like, okay.
I show it to you.
That is, something.
It's never done that before.
How does that make... I'm not really entirely sure what to say. Like, I've never, had, a generally civil conversation without me, being condescending or, didactic to Ivy. So I'm like, how does that make you feel?
I don't know. Auntie always said I should hide it.
It sounds like Auntie told you a lot of things that maybe you need to decide for yourself if they're true.
But I killed someone and this took something from them. Maybe I should. Maybe she was right.
That's for you to figure out. And that doesn't mean that, no, I don't care. It just means that you're going to have to learn how to make these choices on your own. Because you're the only one who can decide what that means.
Althea,
Ivy,
I'm scared.
I know. Me too.
Can I go to put my head on your shoulder
I let you.
and sit there for a while?
It squeaks.
I sort of look at the bow, also with a little bit of dread.
We'll be okay. Right?
I think so. And I put my arm around you. And I
Snu-
pat your head.
I snuggle in.
Okay. We're having a nice moment.
It is really nice.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Yeah. I learned a lot about myself.
You guys!
Is there anything you want to do before you get back to Mattet?
No.
Alrighty, star wipe back to Mattet.
Sorry.
Oh, that wipe was blinding.
Oh, man. I can't fucking see.
You all.
By the way, we went at night, right?
You did.
So are we coming back in the day?
Well, as you recall, that
We attacked at night.
you guys attacked specifically at the beginning of the night. You arrive about midnight.
Gotcha.
You guys know that the storm is coming around dawn.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that.
As you arrive, it seems like the town is very quiet.
Okay, so it looks like
Wow.
word got out about the grave wind.
That's
That's
probably
good.
good.
We have to go to the Bay House. We have to go now.
Is anybody at the docks to receive us?
No,
Oh, it's empty.
it's empty.
We have to go to the Bay House because that's where we need to take Aldo.
What do our pirate friends do?
They just walk into a bar. They didn't get the memo.
They're pirates.
Okay.
Wait.
Well, before you go, guys, please stay indoors. Please, there's
Yeah, I feel like talkative Ivy definitely would have told them about it like on the way there.
Oh yes,
Bars
that's
are
true.
inside, so I think they're fine.
I mean, like, don't go outside and drink outside.
So
Yes.
they say, Garny Greenhook says, yeah, we know a couple places in the in Flowstone. We'll go down and drink there.
Just stay there.
Oh, but I do have a question.
Yeah, all right.
After all this is over, you did say you would take me to Auntie.
Yeah, of course. Anytime you want. I mean, we got to refuel and
Of course.
resupply. I don't know where she is, but I can take her where we took her. Just pretty much straight east from here.
Okay, I would very much welcome that.
Yeah,
Remind me how long an attunement takes.
1 hour. You
So I could do
attuned
that
in-
with my long rest.
your short rest.
I mean, my
yeah.
short rest. I knew that. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You were attuned.
It's a long bow for a short rest.
I love it.
Very cool.
You all head out into the city of Mattet.
So we should probably take Aldo to the Bay House, like you were saying, right, Althea?
Yes.
So are you good with that, Quatra?
Absolutely.
All right, let's take him.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn into a horse just so we don't have to like drag him across town.
That's very convenient.
I know, isn't it?
Thanks.
Actually, before you do that,
Get
as
yourself a
you're-
druid who no.
As you're walking around the common quarter, you hear from inside a stable.
Oh no.
And you look over and you just see like this giant eyes of a giant boar peering out over the stable
Snuggles.
because no one moved them.
No, wait.
Where's Barry?
Inside there too, yeah. In
Oh
a
my
different,
God.
in a different
We didn't
stall.
forget about them.
Did
If
I
that's what
already
you're
turn into a
asking.
horse?
No,
Poor
no, no.
Snuggles. It's Snuggles, right?
It's Snuggles.
Snuggles.
Barry.
I go over and like nuzzle his snout. I love you, Snuggles. Way to go,
Barry.
boy.
You guys, we have to save them.
Oh my
I think
god.
they're saved.
In the
Let's bring them into our house.
We don't have room in our house.
Yes, we can.
Can't we just close the stables to make them inside?
If I can fit into the house as a horse,
Isn't
I'm
that
sure
how
we can
stables
fit them
work?
in
Don't
there.
they have doors and walls and stuff?
That's what I mean. Like,
Let's
can't we
just-
just close up all the doors and walls?
Let's just bring down the walls in our house.
Bring down the walls?
What?
That's not. We can't do that.
Why not?
Do you know how to bring down walls in the house without having it fall down?
No, why don't we just like knock them down?
Well, because it costs money to
Well,
rebuild those walls.
I knocked down the door and it was fine.
No. But like, we need all the walls and all the doors to be
I-
up because of the grave wind.
But there are so many walls inside the house we can just put them in to fit.
Mike, do I see enough things to shut them in?
No.
God damn it.
It's prepared against some weather, but not
Okay,
hurricanes.
here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take out Snuggles. I'm going to ride Snuggles. And we're going to ride Snuggles to the Bay House because they obviously will have stables and room and stuff like that. I'm assuming.
I have Barry pick up what's his face?
Aldo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then I hop on Barry like a backpack. Would that slow down Barry's
As a horse? My God.
No, they would not slow down. Barry.
horse pack?
Nancy, is that a horse riding a bear?
Barry, an unconscious man.
Cletus, I'm not too sure.
You make
I'm your grandson.
You make your way up through the city. You make your way to the Bay House, and you open the door, and it's almost empty.
Can the boar fit through the door?
No, but there's only one person inside, just sitting in the lobby.
Who is it?
Wow, look at this.
Oh, God.
I go and
Wait,
give him a
Are
hug.
Clarence and Bree with us?
Yes, they are.
Okay. I turned to Clarence and Bree like I haven't seen them the whole time. And hey, where can we store our furry friends during the Grave Wind?
I'm not sure. Where is everyone? Well, they all went over to the palace to make sure everyone was secure for the time.
But why are you here?
I don't know. They were sure you were coming back. You guys use evidence.
Great.
You are going to go back, though, because I don't want you to get hurt.
Word evidence?
Where's Bjorn?
Oh, you're in the palace.
Why is he at the palace?
Oh, protecting the royal family.
Protecting the royal family.
No, well,
Gotcha.
all the Bay House are there.
All the Bay House is there.
Well, most of them. A couple of them for Floatstone.
A couple of what?
A couple of them are on Floatstone.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. And you're here for evidence?
I have you got to come back. Well, you got to come back with Aldo.
You know what? Yes, that is very true. We have to go bring Aldo to Bjorn.
All right, follow me. And he
Thank-
starts to shuffle out the door and
as he
slowly.
Actually, okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna hop down, and I'm like, I would like for you to ride my bear, as I believe that would be faster because you are very slow.
I was very happy and content on the boat back, so I didn't think about this at all. But now that I realize the situation we're in, I'm going to message each of you silently. That's how message works.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell each of you that Aldo Bay knew that we might potentially be coming, and that someone warned him.
And you think it's this guy?
I don't know. But if you wouldn't like me to send you any more messages like this, I can certainly take you off of my contact list.
I don't know why you assumed that I wanted to unsubscribe.
Can I just say my favorite thing is whenever Phineus messages Ivy or Quatra's sounds good. Althea's like and it becomes like a whole
Oh my god, the response. Oh, it's 2 text messages, and I had to break it up into 2.
Take me off the group text. No, okay. So here's the thing. Here's what we need to do, is what I suggest to you, is we should convince him that he needs to stay here, because if he is in cahoots with Aldo for some reason, he shouldn't be with us.
That's my relationship
Is that
status.
what you're assuming? Is that he's the guy feeding him
I just
info?
wanted to communicate, because whether it's this guy or it's any of the people in the Bay House or anybody we spoke to about this, we need to be aware that there's potentially a rat.
Then we need to go to Bjorn and tell him that there's a mole.
I think what I said was 25 words or less, but I'm not entirely sure.
We're allowing it.
Okay.
Okay.
Close enough.
So we need to get there quickly and tell him that there's a mole, and that we need to give him Aldo.
I don't know.
Okay, well, what do you think we need to do? Because I don't know isn't going to cut it.
What about, I don't actually say this, but what if we Mission Impossible this shit?
Oh, God, please don't.
I've got an idea. We put Aldo Bay in a room,
No.
locked in a chair.
No.
Plan.
No.
Okay.
No.
Each of this is a casting
Would you
of
like?
message.
Would you like to hear the rest of my
So,
plan?
by the way, this
No.
is
You say
like-
no?
Am I quietly and also Ivy quietly just watching you two intensely look at each other?
Yes.
Just like
Phineas just tapping a piece of copper wire.
How about a game of coins?
Yeah, let's go play coins while they look at each other.
We've gotten better. Now we just angrily yell at each other through our
The vein
minds.
is popping out of my face. Smoke's coming off of my hair.
There's a rest of this plan. If it's bad, then you can tell me.
It's a bad plan because we have to leave him in a room by himself. If you think there's a mole and it's one of these people, then they're going to find him.
So he won't be in a room by himself, because he won't be in the room at all. Because you know who will be in the room who looks like Aldo Bay? Me, with disguised self.
Then
so if
why didn't you just say I would disguise
Well, I
myself?
was getting to the end of the plan, and you didn't let me get to it.
No. You started off with, what if he sits in a chair locked up? Not, what if I pretend to be him as if I'm sitting in a chair locked up? That's called burying the lead.
For dramatic effect.
No.
Another thing I really like
Remember-
about these arguments is they can easily stop.
I'm a bard. I'm all about dramatic effect.
I am a fighter who's been a cop and a soldier. You have to get to the point.
Ivy, you can use more than the trebuchet coin.
Yes, but I've become attached to the hooks.
You
So-
keep winning.
So let me get confirmation here. Is it a bad plan?
Well, I have concerns about your plan. I don't think it's a good plan. I'm not sure if it's a bad plan. I just don't understand why you're going to leave the party so you can disguise self.
You'll be outside. The idea is if someone was working with Aldo and they feel like they're alone in a room with Aldo, they would tell him and discuss their plan or try to break him out. But it's just me, so they won't be breaking him out.
I think we just need to bring Aldo to Bjorn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If that's what we decide, then
That's what
okay.
we're supposed to do. That's what we said we were going to do. I don't understand how you're all on board with the plan, and then the moment you have a different idea, that idea is somehow better.
Well, it's because it popped in my head. I just remembered that somebody told him. If we take him to Bjorn,
Okay.
someone could break him out.
Fair. But if we go to Bjorn and tell him there's a mole, then we have, more people to figure out who this mole is.
More people to find the unknown mole? The mole will just go into hiding or leave.
Look,
Or be more cautious.
Phineus, you cannot solve all the problems here before they exist. We have to take Aldo to Bjorn and tell him there's a mole. We need to communicate this information, and I don't understand why consistently you try to fix the problem before there is one.
No, there is a problem. There's a mole.
I understand that, which is why we need to tell Bjorn.
Okay, so imagine if I did 4 trebuchets, and then...
You already did it. I don't have to imagine.
Okay. Oh my, you're right.
Are you talking about 5 trebuchets?
I think I must be.
They seem to be winding down. I see the fire in their eye.
You know what? My head hurts. I'm gonna get some air. You guys deal with what you got to deal with.
Well, Ivy just won 3 times in 5 minutes, so that's weird. I've never seen that in coins.
All right, I'm over the bear now. Took me a second. Sorry,
What's this guy's name again?
Yosef.
Yosef. It's Yosef.
In my notes it says Yosef, guard who mumbles, and in parentheses, the best.
Boom. Player notes. Saves the day.
Yosef, would you mind staying here still? We know how to get our way to the palace.
I was only supposed to stay here with you to make sure you knew where we were going.
I know where we're going, but I really appreciate your help.
But now we're in we pretty much evacuated the building.
Yosef, I really need you to stay here and guard this.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Says the woman with low charisma. 13.
He slowly climbs off the bear, scoots back into the building. All right.
Yosef,
Yeah.
are you going to be safe here?
I don't know.
We cannot leave him here.
Ivy, we will save him. I promise.
But he will...
Right now, I really need you to go along with me. Right now, I promise we will come back for him the moment we have a conversation with who we need to have a conversation with and do the things we need to. We will come back and get Yosef. I'm not bullshitting you or anything.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
I drew a crush from a daffodil.
Okay.
And I say,
Oh.
you're a wonderful man.
Oh.
I hope you do not die.
Oh.
And then I leave.
Okay.
All right. You make your way up to the palace.
Bree and Clarence, can you stay here with Yosef?
Yes, of course.
Great.
I give them flowers. Don't die. Don't die.
Of course.
Protect each other. Okay. Now, we have to go to where we're going, and then we walk outside, and then, I start to walk outside, and I encourage everyone else to come.
I feel like he was really excited to ride the bear.
I know, and he can ride the bear. He can totally ride the bear.
Is that a euphemism?
Ride the
You know
bear.
what? Maybe he's into that.
All right. You all make your way up to the palace.
Do we?
Phineus follows very far behind. He's not keeping up.
Okay.
He's taking a pretty long way around to follow behind the group, but he's on his way there.
Okay.
I look at Althea and I go, what's his deal?
He didn't like the plan that I had.
But we decided on yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanna slow down to walk with Phineas. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're making some very intense facial expressions.
When you do message a lot, it gives you a little bit of a headache. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So I'm just getting some air, trying to cool down, I guess.
Phineas.
Does it really give you a headache?
I think you guys, like, when you're mentally yelling at each other, it might.
I was wondering, is it a deception?
It's not. I think he's feeling an emotional headache.
Aww.
Yeah. I feel like there's more, and I would appreciate if you would tell me.
I just I don't know really what to say. I just want to try to be helpful.
You are very helpful. Because of you, we succeed in a lot of things.
I don't know if that's true. I mean,
think
we're all a team, so I play my part, as bards do.
you made me feel very special with the goat story.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I felt very powerful, and I had something odd happen to me because of it.
Yeah, I noticed that. I mean, Ivy, that shouldn't be surprising, though. I mean, you do know you are very powerful.
Yes, but you brought it out.
Well, that's... and Phineas kind of, pops his shoulders a little bit and, doesn't really know what to do with this energy. Well, that's really nice.
You all hear thunder rumble.
Ah! I start to get Snuggles to go faster.
Well, that moment's gone. Let's talk about this again.
Come on, I pull you up onto Barry with me.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
And then I say, I think you're a hero too.
Really?
Yeah. You're part of it. You're part of what we're doing.
I mean, I don't know about that.
Is this going on? Quatra, are you moving fast enough? Do you need to ride Snuggles?
I'll get up on Snuggles with you.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
cool.
At this point, you start to feel rain brushing down from the sky. It's starting to drizzle a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
We need to get inside.
We
Yep.
do.
Welcome to Friday Night Quests. It's me, Mike Christensen, your host, and also your dungeon master. Thank you so much for listening to the episode. It will resume in a moment, but first, got a couple of announcements for you. Let's talk about Inktober. As a reminder, I announced this in the last episode, but we will be having a contest, a fan art contest on social media beginning on October 1st, running through the end of that month. Please submit any fan art for Friday Night Quests. It can be any scene or any character, guest stars or main characters or side adventures or Patreon content. Submit it to us on social media and tag us at Partial Arc, and make sure to include the hashtag FNQArt. Again, that's at Partial Arc, arc with a C, and the hashtag is FNQArt. We will look at all of those submissions. We will select a winner, and that winner will receive a set of dice curated from the dice that I rolled as Sweeney in the first campaign, and possibly a few others. Stay tuned. We love the fan artists out there. We want to reward you for your amazing work, so please submit it to us, and I have a feeling this is not going to be the last of these contests, so stay tuned. We want to reward you all for your amazing work. If you go to the merch tab and check out our Redbubble page, you will see some awesome designs by Andrew Dickinger, some Friday Night Quest specific stuff. At redbubble.com, you can get pretty much anything you want. So you can get our stuff on posters or canvas prints or a clock or a tote bag or a sticker, and that is a great way to support the show. If you pop over there and support the show financially, that is a great way for us to know that there is an actual audience out there engaging with us and enjoying our content, and that they are willing to come forward and step up and say hey, and we love you for it. And one more cool way you can do that is through our Patreon at patreon.com/Friday Night Quests. If you donate at any dollar amount, it is a tremendous help. We absolutely love it. If you donate at $2 a month, we will read your name aloud on the show. At $5 a month, you get access to bonus episodes only available on the Patreon. Tomorrow, you're going to hear the second episode of our earliest still existing on audiophile test game, which featured Jay running a game for Niels and Andrew and myself and Kelly and Megan Cordero from our Trail of Cthulhu series. It is a ton of fun. Those episodes are going to post through the end of this year, and more bonus content is coming every month, and you can have access to it for the low price of $5 a month. That is less than you pay for a sandwich at certain places that say $5 for a sandwich, because we don't have any sales tax and stuff on there. At $10 a month, you can suggest something that our characters will say on the show. You put words in our people's mouths, and we are going to save them, and we have no choice. It's legally binding. If you are not able to support financially, please just share the show with a friend. It means so much. Word of mouth is the main way that we promote the show. We are not a part of a huge network. It's just us doing our best to let people know we exist. We have almost 200 episodes of this podcast alone, plus the other shows that we've done, and we want to keep doing it forever. And the more of you who come forward and share it with your friends, the more we get to do, the more exciting stuff we get to put together and share with you. So everything you can do is an absolute godsend as far as I'm concerned. That is going to do it for me this week. As a reminder, the art contest starts tomorrow. October 1st is tomorrow. We will open these submissions with the hashtag FNQArt. Please send them in. We would absolutely love to see them. And the next episode will come out on October 14th, so I hope to have a lot more announcements for you there. In the meantime, kick some ass, take some names, enjoy the episode.
What's the closest building?
It's actually would be Lady Thorne's building.
Let's do it.
As we're riding, and I noticed that you're wearing the bow.
Oh,
it's a
yeah,
bow
it's on
now.
my back.
Yeah. And I kind of lean close to you because we're far away from the others.
Yeah.
And I go, be careful with that.
Yeah, it's creeping me out.
Be careful.
Thank you. I will.
You all duck into Lady Thorne's house.
If we can fit the animals in.
It doesn't look like you'll be able to fit them through the front door.
You just have to push their butt.
What about Barry?
Barry, maybe. Yes. Snuggles, probably not.
Is there not a garage? Or?
Phineas, you see this little glimpse of white in the sky.
I was just about to.
Yeah, can I do a perception
and
check?
Greg-
I was thinking, like, where's my bird?
And Gregory comes fluttering
Gregory.
towards you. And as he's flying towards you, he's flying through the rain. He just vanishes.
You son of a bitch.
That was mean.
Killed my bird.
And then as you're scanning the sky, just out above the common quarter, you see Gregory reappear.
Okay, he's a magic bird now. That's an upgrade. Didn't know Gregory could do that.
Or the grave wind.
I'm
is-
like trying to I'm like half crying, like holding on to something. Like, I can't get him in. I can't.
Althea, Barry will stay with him. Barry will keep him company.
Then Barry will be the one. I can't.
It'll be okay. And I start to pull her.
You watch as the waves of water, the rain is sort of moving through the city, and you see a building nearby, like one of the fancy houses, vanish. It just vanishes in the rain as if it was never there.
So I remember when I was talking to that weird science guy, we were talking about the grave wind. From what I know about grave wind, does this look like grave wind?
This is Gravewind.
Okay.
You
so
are
it
now
seems
in
to
a grave wind.
displace things.
Yes.
Okay. So not necessarily death, but
Althea.
displacement.
You have the bow.
Yeah. So.
Can't it help?
Oh.
Well, my sheet says nothing about that.
Oh my God! I didn't tell you guys about the hammer/bow. There's a whole lot to what I saw, but
We don't have time to hear.
we don't
that
have
right
time
now.
to hear all that.
Yeah.
So your bow can potentially control or nullify or
You could say
There's nothing about that
Or
on
not-
the paper,
or
Mike.
not-
You don't seem to sense anything about that.
or not be
don't
unaffected by.
I don't seem. There's nothing. It's not giving me anything. I've looked
in
at this
front
bow.
of you, the rain ripples, and you see a manticore fighting 6 dwarves in centurion armor. Just fighting
Oh my
them.
God.
And one of them turns into you and goes, "What year is it?"
What year is it?
I don't know.
It's the year 91.
91.
91? Wait, what? And then they just vanish in the rain again.
Dude, is there initials? Is it 91 AD?
No, it's 91 years since the collapse. They restarted the calendar.
Oh, so
91
was
red balloons.
91C?
Post-collapse.
91
post-collapse
PC?
PC post collapse.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 I don't think the house is going to help. I don't.
Well, we just saw a house completely disappear, so we should all put our hand on the bow and just try to ride this thing out.
No.
We
If,
should
if
all-
somebody touches the bow, it'll turn into whatever weapon.
I don't care. I don't want to be disappeared. I don't care what it turns
Let's
into.
all hold hands, please. Let's stay together. And I reach out to whoever's near
We
me.
should all hold the bow.
Because then maybe it'll turn into a weapon that'll destroy this.
Maybe. Either
You
way,
see this rusty iron cart just tumble, like as if it was 5 feet off the ground, just hit the ground and start to fall apart.
Please, we can't be separated. Or, like,
Okay,
I'm like holding out my hands, trying to like have someone grab my hands.
I go into the house, I close the door, and I go, I think this is a dumb idea, and then I put out the bow. I hold it.
I reach out for it.
You're in the house?
We're in the house.
We're all in the house except for the animals, of course.
Yes, and I'm very upset about that.
Oh, I figured we could hold the animals too. But now we're inside the house.
We can't hold the animals inside the house.
Hold them together, all hands together
No.
with the animals?
Touch the bow!
Okay,
hands on
and
the
I
bow.
grab the bow.
I don't.
Quatra.
Okay.
Quatra?
Quatra, you turn over your shoulder. You see, it looks like 5 zombies walking through the village. Walking through
Quatra.
the streets.
Quatra, please.
Quatra, you need to grab this bow, man.
Quatra, humor the guy and do the dumb thing.
This is a bad decision.
I know that.
Wait, grabbing the bow was a
want
bad
us to
decision?
How can we stay together?
Why? How do you know that?
Because
what do
I
you know?
won't
Cursed.
do anything.
We don't know what it is.
Exactly.
All-
Why are you putting your trust in something
But-
that you don't know what it is?
What I do know is whatever gave Aldo Bay this, it mentioned that he could somehow navigate through or survive or control the
Then
Grave
we
Wind.
should throw
Real
it
quick,
away.
I'm going to do my own knowledge check on my own brain of what you said. When I saw that
Do a knowledge
guy
check on your brain.
talking to Aldo Bay, did he say he could control or withstand or whatever?
Guide.
He could guide. So look, the person that gave this to Aldo Bay said that he could guide the grave storm.
You turn and you look out the window and you see Bjorn. Bjorn Bay is standing out in the rain in front of the zombies.
I go
Oh
and
my
I grab.
God.
I go and I grab him. I pull him in.
All right, you rush, you grab him, and you pull him through.
Yeah.
The zombies start to follow you.
Oh my god, hurry, close the door before the zombies get inside.
I close the door.
The zombies move towards Snuggles and Barry. Well, Barry's inside the building.
I
but Snuggles.
Snuggles, no!
I use my cantrip, create bonfire, and I light a bonfire underneath them.
Okay. All right. They start to move past the fire. They're moving towards Snuggles.
It's a dex save of 13.
They made 17.
Okay. I pull like a small stone and I chuck it at them. I use my cantrip magic stone.
Okay.
That's a 23.
Yeah, that hits. You destroy one of the zombies. At this point, there's another ripple of water, and you see 3 skeletons standing as well.
I
Quatra,
slam the door.
Quatra, we can guide this, but we are 3. You know what we need, Quatra?
A full element!
A full fucking element. And we are 1 element short right now.
Don't appeal to my...
Quatra,
This
Quatra, we
cursed
need
thing
you.
belongs in a pit.
it belongs in a pit, but you know what can get it there? A full goddamn element.
You
Okay,
see
and so-
Snuggles like roar at them and then vanish in the rain.
Snuggles!
We can
Touch the
guide this
bow!
thing, but we need your help, Quatra.
Please don't leave.
So this is what the people in your story did, isn't it? Stupid things over and over again. Oh my god. And then I grab the
Not all of
bow.
them are stupid.
I grab the bow.
The rain is continuing to pound on the building, continuing to pound on the roof. Far in the distance, Althea, you can hear the different squealing of Snuggles. Not squeals of distress, but squeals of confusion.
Sexual
He's-
confusion.
okay.
He's far away.
Wait. Can we all just think together? Like, we could potentially guide this. So maybe if we all think in one direction, we can guide this thing out of here.
Yeah, the monk knows how to like meditate.
The door bursts open. Someone else rushes in and closes the door, shuts it,
Who is it?
turns, and she's holding like a satchel, and she's looking at you all. She's soaking wet, and it's Octavia, the spy that you all brought here.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And she's like, oh, god damn it.
Bjorn, can you just subdue her, please?
Bjorn just clocks her in the head with the butt of his sword, and she just drops unconscious.
Oh, problem solved.
Great. Okay, now everybody needs to concentrate.
What direction are we concentrating on?
We're concentrating for it to go west.
West?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait, which way is the desert?
Desert is south.
South. We want it to go back south.
Wait, what's south of us?
The Crossy Desert.
Is there nothing else there?
There's nothing else there.
Oh, fair enough. I think I sent a guy out to... Oh, that was a little while
You know
ago.
what? Doesn't matter. Everybody thinks south.
Everybody thinks south.
South.
So
You hear more skittering sounds from
I told you
outside.
this wasn't going to work, and I yanked the bow away.
But please, let's all just touch something so we don't get pulled apart from each other.
No, we don't need to touch each other.
Now, wait a second. When you rolled an Arcana check on this, didn't you roll like a 6?
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
I'm gonna roll an Arcana check on
Okay,
this
sure.
bow.
Can I do a nature check?
Sure.
That's a 10.
You don't know of any more of what it could do. Roll nature, yeah, sure.
How about history or religion?
Sure.
Oh, that's a 7. It was almost a natural
No,
20.
Shitty.
Yeah, you guys are not sure. You guys hear some more like hoofs pounding outside, and like as you peer out the window, you see 2 minotaurs just like running down the street, like confused, trying to figure out where they are, and just like turning down another corner of the city.
Okay, so my plan didn't work. Althea, since you're attuned to this thing and it looks like a bow, can you do anything to it?
I get the sense that I could maybe scare things, but I don't think that'll affect the grave wind.
Okay.
Can you scare the grave wind?
Can I scare the grave wind's not a creature?
Wait, does it follow? So, like a hammer, you swing a hammer, and I'd assume the grave wind would follow where the hammer swings. Could you shoot an arrow out of the bow, and it could follow the arrow potentially?
I could try.
I'm just stabbing in the dark
You
here. I
know
have
what?
no idea how this works.
We literally don't know how this is going to work. So I say, guys, something happens to me. It hasn't always been a pleasure, but today was. So I walk, and then I go and I shut the door and like hurry, and then I shoot an arrow in the direction that I believe is south.
Okay, you're stepping outside.
Yes.
Okay. You step outside and you see like this confused, battered-looking guy in tattered robes with like long blonde hair, just like looks confused. He's like, where am I?
I'm also as confused as you are, sir. Please be silent.
And you fire the arrow.
Yeah.
You fire it south, and you see these like skeletons and zombies turn, and they just stare at you.
Oh fuck. Wait, that they're not doing anything?
They don't do anything.
I hold up the bow and I go, leave this place!
They turn. They start to march away.
Oh my god.
I like knock on the door. I like bang on
I
the door.
open the door.
I got guys. It's
Are you
working.
okay? Are you
I told
okay?
them to leave and they're going.
Wait, it worked?
Yeah, I literally just said what I wanted.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I didn't know it was that easy.
Question: did the storm move?
As this point, the water above you ripples, and you see this castle tower of black stone just appear in the middle of the street, not connected to anything, and then just start falling toward you all.
Everybody back inside. Everybody.
I yank off the inside.
You see the wizard-looking man just like rushes into like his long blonde hair, just like ah!
The
and
man
just-
in tattered robes.
yeah,
Oh,
just
okay.
dives in as well. You can see like they're very faded, tattered robes, and he dives into the room as well. And
I
it
don't
just
know where he
crumbles
came from.
crumbles to the ground.
I don't know when he came from.
Who are you?
My name is Jabstein Kemp. I don't know where I am. I don't know what's going on. Where am I?
Wait,
You're-
what? Hold on a second. What did you say your name was?
Jabstein Kemp.
Kemp?
Yes.
Jabstein Kemp?
Why do you keep saying it like
That's
that?
a very odd name.
Hold on a second. Where do you think? What year do you think this is?
8112.
8112? Hold on a second. Your family. Where do they live?
The Kemp Estates.
Oh my God, you are Jabstein Kemp.
Why do you keep saying
Your
it like
brother
that?
is Horace Kemp.
Yeah, you know him?
Yeah, he's great.
Mr. Kemp, the estates are long gone, I'm afraid to say.
What?
It is 91.
No.
It's 91 PC,
What's PC?
post-collapse.
What's the collapse?
When all things changed, I'm sorry, Mr. Kemp.
I'm sorry, what's going on? Says the woman from the fire plane.
I don't know what's... What are you talking about?
Wait a second. Jabstein Kemp. Why do I feel like something's...
Who is
Oh,
Jabstein Kemp?
I've got all my
Will
notes.
somebody explain to me what's going on?
Well, this must be very nice for you.
Look, I feel pretty. I don't know what to feel, to be honest. Right now, this is like
To see
meeting.
somebody from
You know,
your stories.
I mean, not a story. He's
Wait,
real.
this is
Jabstein
guy
Kemp.
from one of his
I'm-
babbling
He's a
stories?
wizard. He's a wizard, right? Right?
giving him
Yes,
food.
I am.
Do you want some food?
Oh, sure, of course, yeah. Definitely.
Do you need healing?
I think I'm okay. For the most part, anyway.
You don't look very good.
Mr. Kemp, who are you and why are my friends acting this way?
I'm a wizard. I have some renown. Suppose I wasn't one of my brothers who really craved it, but
Your brothers?
yes, I have a lot of siblings, but
Uh-huh.
there were 3 of us wizards that roamed the land.
They were all wizards.
Well, just me and 2 others, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the 2 of us, the 3 of us, we I'm sorry, 91 post-collapse. When they're gone,
The estates are completely gone, Mr. Kemp.
and my family.
Gone.
As far as we know, I mean, there could be some of them still out there. I mean, I don't know.
Phineas, they're gone.
Well, all my notes, they don't have everything. I've researched a lot of this. You think they're gone?
Althea, you weren't in the material. You don't know what happened to the material plane?
I mean, I know about the collapse, but I don't know why this guy is making this guy be all wet in the panties.
Remember, I talked about the group, the Velvet League.
The heroes.
Dude, you've mentioned like that group so many times, I literally don't know
Yeah.
what it means.
His brother was Horace Kemp. He's in the Velvet League. He
Little
formed the
Horace?
Velvet League.
Yeah, he's formed a Velvet League thing.
Little
yeah.
Horace. Hold on. How old is Horace as you know him?
29?
Okay, I mean, that kind of checks out, I think.
Where were you before here?
I was traveling through the hells.
Why were you traveling through the hells?
I thought the angels might have... And you hear a banging sound on the door again.
Is there like a sliding thing on the door for me to see what's out there?
No, but there's a window. You can poke your
I
head
want
out.
to poke my head out at the window. I want to look through the window.
It's Garmatar, the Tooth Wizard.
Oh, I whip open the door.
That fucking guy.
Thank you. And he shuffles in. Oh,
The
this
guy
place
who's
is-
like a deceiver. He's not a real tooth wizard. He had... No, but we thought he was
He
selling...
sells snake oil.
He was, yeah, he's Pirelli.
He's-
like,
I've
that's
been-
what he is.
He sells...
I've been working on my voices.
Ah, yes. The thing about being classically trained, we have not time for this right now. Anyway, listen, things are getting really wild out there, and I'm sorry to break character
I-
on you all, but it's
I
really
take
bad
one
out
of
there.
my like short swords. I think I have a short sword, and I go, "What do you want, Garmatar Tooth Man?"
Shelter! I was...
Whoa, Althea, yes.
I step in front of him and I'm like, this is a good man.
I sheath my sword.
Okay, well...
Oh wait, just FYI, I have advantage on intimidation check.
He's intimidated, for sure.
Nice. Any are allowed shelter here, friend.
Thank you.
We just don't know who may be left over from the Gravewind that we can't trust.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
And
There could be
who's-
others out there from the Gravewind.
Can't you just tell them to go
I
away?
kind of want to see who else could be out there. I mean, it could be anybody. It could be Auntie, right?
No.
Why do you think? Look, I appreciate your optimistic attitude, my guy, but I think we need to be careful about what bad things may have been left behind.
Yeah, but I mean, some good stuff came through.
Great, cool. One of your heroes is here. Can we move on,
Well,
please?
he's not one of my heroes, but he
I-
knows one of my heroes.
I have a
I'm
question.
not one of your heroes?
Look,
I'm
Jen-
gonna let y'all handle this, and
Look,
I open
was always
the
a-
door
Althea.
and slip out.
No, Althea.
Outside?
Yeah,
I follow her. Althea.
and what is the sky like outside?
Windy, gusty, dark.
Does it look like the Gravewind is gone?
No, it seems like it's maybe still going.
Okay,
Althea,
I
it's
put up
dangerous.
my put up my bow and I go, Gravewind, leave this place.
You see in front of you 5 ghouls.
Oh Jesus!
They just appear in front of you, and they see the bow in your hand, and they just get to one knee.
Oh no. I do ghouls. What do I know about ghouls? What do they speak?
Whatever they spoke in life.
Ghouly.
Okay.
Your
do the
ghoulie accent's
ghouls-
very strange.
Do the ghouls? It's a very strange accent. Do the ghouls look like are they dressed a certain way?
Ratty rags.
Ratty rags.
Pale flesh.
Pale flesh.
Zoot
Like,
suits.
okay, I go.
Tommy
who-
guns?
I ask the ghouls, who commanded you here?
As you gesture toward him, you vanish.
This happens right in front of me, right? Because I followed her outside.
Well,
Where do I go?
You're outside as well, right?
Yeah.
You vanish as well.
I look back at
Oh
you
my
two and I
God.
go, I told you this was stupid.
Ivy and Althea. You float in space, surrounded by shadowy, smoky versions of Mattet and the creatures that you saw. You see versions of your friends in this shimmering version of a building. Standing behind each living person is an 8-foot-tall hooded figure holding a lantern. Cold, no light inside.
Oh my god, they're reapers.
You see others of them as you look across the landscape of the city. You see 2 minotaurs rushing between buildings, one of them struck down by a manticore. And you see, as this minotaur falls and dies, this green glowing shape emerges from the minotaur's body and enters the lantern of the creature that followed right behind it. The hooded lantern floats away up into a void above you. You look up, and above you, you see this gargantuan, arcing shape of green crystal, like a frozen tentacle the size of a city. Creatures seem to be moving on the surface of the structure, and in the distance, you can see the shape meets up with a much larger object made of green crystal. Something impossibly large and unfathomable. And beyond the creature, deep, deep in the void, where the hooded figure floated toward, you feel a pull. Something calling you into the darkness. Your very spirits compelled to follow. And then you're back in the street, in the rain.
Althea, we should go inside. Let's go inside.
Where are the ghouls?
They're standing right where they were.
I say again, ghouls, who commanded you here?
And one of them steps forward. The others just seem to snarl. And one of them steps forward. Blackheart,
Who is Blackheart?
our master. Your ally. And he's watching the weapon in your hand.
Right.
That's the best.
I think that's where we have to
and then just right.
I think that's where we have to end the episode.
Fair enough.
Thanks for listening to Friday Night Quests. Your heroes will return in 2 weeks. Ivy is played by Joy Condon. You can follow her on Twitter at AmandaJoy. That's spelled Joy. Althea is played by Hilary Levi. You can follow her on Twitter at Hilary Levi. Phineus is played by Jay Jones. You can follow him on Twitter at JAwesomeJones and on the Wrath and Story podcast. Quatra is played by Jeremy Fox. You can follow him on Twitter at JLeeFox. I'm Mike Christensen, and I'm on Twitter at SuperGeekMike. Our theme song was composed by Khyle Fryer. He writes fantastic tracks for your D&D games, among other things, so follow him on SoundCloud for more great musical content. This episode included music by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. You can find the track listing and credits in the show notes. This episode also included ambient sound from TabletopAudio.com. Are you interested in bonus episodes of Friday Night Quests, the kind you won't hear anywhere else? How about exclusive access to our Dungeon Master notes? You can find that and more by supporting our show at patreon.com/Friday Night Quests. We also have an online store. If you visit the merch link on our website, you can go to our Redbubble shop and get t-shirts, mugs, notebooks, phone cases, and so much more. If you like our show, please check out our other podcast, Wrath and Story, a hilarious RPG show set in the grimdark universe of Warhammer 40k. Jay Jones and Andrew Dickinger, along with their Servo Skull Daniel Fernandez, bounce from one crazy adventure to the next, hoping for fortune, glory, and decent dice rolls. If you have any questions about the show, you can email us at FridayNightQuests@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all at Partial Arc. Thanks for listening, and until next time, play fair and have fun. Well, and